A vital component of horror films worldwide, blood has always had the ability to shock. Blood itself is a tissue which runs through our veins and arteries and, at the very least, is responsible for supplying all of our cells with oxygen and dissolved food.
Blood is a tissue that's comprised of a fluid called plasma, within which red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets are suspended. Each of the components carries out a variety of roles in the body.
Plasma is a straw-coloured fluid making up approximately 55% of the total blood fluid volume. The majority of plasma is made of water. The remainder is made up of hormones, the soluble products of food digestion from the small intestine, and the waste byproducts of cell metabolism, including urea formed by the liver.
Plasma also transports the gas carbon dioxide, which is a byproduct of respiration. The pH of blood plasma is slightly alkaline and stays between pH 7.35 and 7.45. Carbon dioxide alters the pH of the plasma. Special cells in the brain measure the pH and alter the breathing rate if it changes. If there's too much carbon dioxide, then the body has to breathe out more to remove it.
The red colour of blood is due to the presence of red blood cells. Red blood cells have one job: to transport oxygen from the lungs to cells. They're shaped like a biconcave disc to increase the surface area for oxygen absorption and release, and they don't have a nucleus. Red blood cells are around 6 to 8 micrometers in diameter, which means they're approximately 10 times smaller than a human egg cell. Their size and shape means that they can travel through blood vessels easily without getting stuck. Some genetic disorders, such as sickle cell anemia, cause changes to the shape of the red blood cell, causing them to get stuck inside veins.
The pigment inside a red blood cell is called hemoglobin. The name comes from the fact that it's a protein containing a heme group, which means that it contains iron. If you taste blood, it has a metallic taste to it, and this is because of the iron content.
When hemoglobin combines with oxygen in the lungs, it becomes oxyhemoglobin, which has the characteristic bright red blood colour. The oxygen binds onto the iron-containing part of the molecule. Deoxygenated blood is a darker red colour and gives the veins a bluish appearance. When a cell absorbs oxygen, oxyhemoglobin becomes hemoglobin again, ready to attach to oxygen.
White blood cells are a group of cells that form the body's defence system against microorganisms. They do have a nucleus, but it's generally an unusual shape, often appearing as if it contains more than one nucleus. This is because the nucleus is often multi-lobed.
Platelets are the remains of a giant cell formed in the bone marrow called a megakaryocyte. They have no nucleus and are involved in the blood clotting process. When the body is wounded, platelets accumulate and lead to the formation of a clot.